Hello everyone, it's Tsuyu-chan. Or you probably came from Yaomomo's channel, so that will be linked in the description. And if you haven't, then this is part 2 of Will You Press the Button. So you can watch part 1, link will be in the description. Thank you. Kiro, would you like to say hi?
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Alright, let's get started then. You can do anyone you want and have infinite money, but you can't talk to them after doing them. Kiro? You mean sexually? I will not.
I will not either.
I think you should only do someone if you have an intimate relationship. Kiro?
Agreed.
You have magic powers, but your energy goes down every time you use a power, so you must search in every building for blue elixir stuff that recharges you. Kiro? So it's kind of like a video game.
I suppose. What do they mean every building, though? If it's not a public space and you can't go inside, for example a residential building, that would be problematic.
I will not.
I would not either.
We already have quirks anyway.
Yes.
Kiro? Have the ability to shapeshift into anything, but you can never turn to your original form. Kiro? Well, that would be a bit strange. Although I suppose you could just shapeshift into a similar form.
Yes.
Kiro?
Well, it doesn't say you can only shapeshift once either. So perhaps you could shapeshift into a dog and then a cat, for instance, and then a human. It just couldn't be your old appearance.
Yes.
Well, then I would, to increase my surface area.
And it would be good for stealth or undercover missions. Kiro? When you take the ability to be immortal, but no other animal or human will be born from now on. I will not.
That would throw off too many ecosystems.
And be very lonely. Kiro? You live forever, but every moment is less beautiful because you know it can never be your last. Kiro?
I wouldn't say that knowing it could be your last is what makes things beautiful, though.
Yes, that would be a bit strange if you were constantly thinking about your end. Kiro?
Though I still would not want to live forever.
Me neither. Okay, 54% of people pressed the button. 46 did not.
Oh dear.
You can become death, destroyers of worlds, but you're a bit depressed all the time.
Well, that would make sense.
Well, why would you want to become death? Kiro?
Destroyer of worlds? No.
Oh, well that's surprising. 56% of people clicked the button. Odd. There are no positive or negative effects from pressing this button, but you know you want to. I mean, you can't not press it. Now you're here. Everyone's watching you, waiting to see what kind of person you are. To see if you're the button pressing kind or I guess, a non-button pressing kind. Your whole life has come down to this moment. This is what you trained for. This is how it begins, and this is how it ends. The choice you make here settles the fate of the universe. But no, you don't have to press it. But you should. Do it. Kiro?
What? So basically they're just testing if you would rather push a button that does nothing or not push a button that does nothing?
Basically.
Well, I do find the action of pressing buttons quite enjoyable, though I can't really say why.
Well, I guess it says there are no positive or negative effects from pressing this button, but there could be positive or negative effects from not pressing the button. Kiro?
I suppose.
You no longer need to eat, sleep, breathe, go to the bathroom, etc., but your remaining lifespan is cut by 33%. Well, that doesn't sound right. Those things are just part of being human.
Yes. Plus, eating and sleeping can be enjoyable. And breathing can be used to calm one down.
And even going to the bathroom could be enjoyable for some people.
I suppose. So I would not.
Neither would I.
Even if this consequence wasn't here, I still wouldn't press the button.
You have the ability to read minds of people near you, but only the negative surface thoughts regarding you. I would not. I would rather people just tell me.
Yes, plus, if you only read the negative thoughts, even if there are positive thoughts, you wouldn't know, so you would think that everybody didn't like you.
49% of people press the button. You can choose any one person, including loved ones, to go painlessly and peacefully when they die, but you will die very painfully when it is your time to go.
Well, as heroes, we are acquainted with the concept of dying very painfully.
Indeed.
But of course, we would prefer to avoid it.
I would press the button.
I think I would as well. Though I would have difficulty choosing the person.
56% of people press the button. You gain the ability to pause and unpause time at will. But each time you pause, there is a 1% chance that time will never unpause.
I would not.
Well, would you also pause?
Exactly.
So you could just... Well, if you're not, then you would just be aging alone.
Plus, technically, you shouldn't be able to breathe if you pause time, because all of the air molecules would be frozen in place. As would all the photons of light, so none would hit your retina, and so you shouldn't be able to see either.
We'll leave it to Yaomomo to think of that. So then, I will not.
Oh my.
58% of people click the button. Interesting. Everything you do is narrated in your head by a celebrity of your choosing, but everything is narrated. It never ends.
Why would you want that?
That's very strange.
I
will not.
Oh, interesting.
45% of people press the button. That's very strange. You survived the world apocalypse, but the only people alive are Nicki Minaj and Justin Bieber. Well then, what's the point of surviving if all your loved ones die?
Well, perhaps if we survived, we could help keep these two people alive?
I suppose so.
Well, if you don't press the button, there could be a chance that more than these two people could survive.
If there even is a world apocalypse.
So, I guess not?
You can stop time to do whatever you want, but there's something you can't do, you don't know what it is, and if you do it, everyone will be back to normal and know what you have done, but you will be frozen in place.
I would not.
Indeed. That could be dangerous.
Agreed.
Change the weather at will, but the weather you choose lasts for a month.
No, that would ruin the ecosystem.
You're right.
Oh dear, really?
79% of people press the button. Probably didn't think about that.
Oh dear.
Anything and everything you want will be given to you for free for the rest of your life, but you are forced to become a hitman for a secret government agency.
Well, I'd rather not be a hitman.
Same here.
Oh my.
75% of people press the button.
I wonder what sort of demographic plays this game.
Indeed. You can reincarnate yourself into any universe you imagine, but you'll lose all memory of your former life. Well, then you wouldn't even realize that you're reincarnated.
So what's the point?
Exactly. I will not. Oh, 65% of people press the button. Interesting. You get $10,000, but someone you have met dies. Well, I don't think you can put a price on a life. So I will not.
I agree.
51% of people press the button.
Oh dear.
Well, I suppose if it's a villain or something, but...
It's just someone you've met. So it could be someone in your family or a friend.
Could be random. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. And go check out Yaomomo's channel. There will be a link in the description. And hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Goodbye.